Hello, 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 what's happening everybody? MCOC Droid does back again for another video on Marvel Contest of Champions. New event quest earlier this week. The Excommunication event went live on Wednesday. We got Mojo, we got Longshot, and we have our Marvel Insider bundles. So let's break them down real quick because I want to get into my thoughts on them kind of as quickly as possible. But as you can see here, per usual, you do your first completion of beginner, normal, and heroic difficulties, and you get 10,000, 30,000, and 50,000 Marvel Insider points, respectively. As always, that is just on the first completion. You do not need to do 100% exploration. Once you do it, you get the in-game mail in your inbox saying, hey, you know, beginner difficulty complete, normal difficulty complete, heroic difficulty complete, etc. And that's your sign to go onto the website and go to the activities tab, click on either of the three that you see here for beginning, normal, or heroic respectively, and put in your game ID for the points. I always like to tell people every single month, make sure you are very careful with putting your name in here, both for the points and for any bundles you get. Particularly if you're planning on changing your name in-game, it's always best to change your name first so that you know exactly what your name is, and then you make sure you type it here on the Marvel Insider website after the fact. If the stuff does not match verbatim, then you'll lose the points and you won't get the goodies. You won't get the bundles. So make sure you are very careful as always. So per usual, we got two bundles to talk about this month. The smaller, the starter bundle, and then the questing bundle. They are 30,000 and 125,000 Marvel Insider points respectively. They're right here, as you can see, on the Marvel Insider website popping up. So let's get into, ironically enough, the better of the two bundles, at least in my opinion, the Excommunication starter bundle. So just showing it here on the website itself. As you can see, it's 30,000 Marvel Insider points. It'd be a steal at 30 points. So it's 30,000 Marvel Insider points. You get, I'm gonna get to the big prize, so to speak, at the end. So you get one X-Men crystal. So this is going to be basically like a featured premium hero crystal. So you get a guaranteed 2-star with a shot at a 3 or a 4-star with any of the X-Men. Now, the problem with this crystal, and we'll get into it with the Ultimate Bundle as well, you know, there are bundles. There are bundles. There are bundles. There are, you know, events throughout the year where the bundles are revolved around like X-Men or Avengers or some other category that they'll come up with. And for the most part, they really have not been updating these crystals. You know, so for this, for example, for X-Men, if I take away all of this here, I do believe our Mr. Sunspot from last year has the X-Men tag on him. Let's double check just to make sure. I want to make sure I'm getting my facts straight. So there you go. Yeah, so he is a few other things, but as you can see, he does have the X-Men tag. Now, you would think that would mean that he is automatically in this crystal. Like, it would be a crystal of only characters that have the X-Men tag, but that's not always the case. Because, again, they don't always update these crystals based on newer champs that come out over the last 6 months, 9 months, a year, longer, whatever. So I have a hunch that these X-Men crystals are really not going to get buffed, unfortunately. So it's a little bit of a buyer beware. I mean, if you don't have most of these characters as 3 stars, 4 stars, or even 2 stars, because some of them are rare as 2 stars, then it's certainly worth it to give it a try. But I have, as far as I know, pretty much all of these characters. You know, you're talking the Wolverines, the Magnetos, Beast, Nightcrawler, even Magic has the X-Men tag. I pretty much have all of them as 2 stars through 4 stars. So for me, it's not as worthwhile. You've also got the 500 3-star shards. You've got a lesser attack boost, 5 small energy refills, and 5,000 gold. So all of that is really not that exciting. However, you've probably noticed it by now, and I'll even have this go away here for a second so that you see it also comes with a Stony Mastery Core. Now, we have seen this before with Marvel Insider bundles, but it's pretty rare. And again, especially coming into the smaller bundle, this is a steal because not counting, you know, anything from the Black ISO market or any deals or anything that pops up in the game, if you are just straight up buying one of these, if we go over to the Mastery tab here, that's 135 units. So that is, well, I mean, that's $5 right there. So, I mean, it's not a huge amount in the grand scheme of things, but that's still a good value in my opinion, because you don't often, unless you're starting out and maybe you need those extra units to buy the Stony Mastery cores and start unlocking some masteries. At least for me, I don't really find myself buying the Stony Mastery cores unless they're part of some amazing bundle. I don't, of course, have every single mastery unlocked, but I just don't really have a need to buy these straight up. So the fact that this bundle comes with one, which in and of itself, it has a $5 value at the 135 units. That's great right there. That's great. So I'm pretty much automatically going for the smaller bundle, if for no other reason that I get a free Stony Mastery core, which will be nice to add to the collection. Moving on to the Ultimate X-Men Questing Bundle, and this is really where I want to talk. Sorry, I put up the wrong one there. So to see it right there, again, it's 125,000 points. You get another one of the regular X-Men crystals. So again, most likely you're getting a 2-star, with maybe a small chance at a 3 or 4-star, of course. But then you're also getting an Ultimate X-Men crystal. So that gives you a guaranteed 3-star with a 20% chance at a 4-star. A little bit better, but emphasis on the word little. You've also got 500 4-star shards. You get the attack boost. You got 3 full energy refills, and then 5 greater golden crystals. That's a little bit nicer, but this is very underwhelming in my opinion. Unless you're really just starting out in the game and you're happy to get pretty much any X-Men champ, you're happy to get some 4-star shards, and you're happy with the other stuff. This is incredibly underwhelming. And once again, this is another month where neither of the 2 new champions, Mojo or Longshot, are featured in either bundle. Not even one of them in one of the bundles. They are completely shut out. I don't understand why this seems to be happening more and more often. I couldn't even tell you the last time. I'd have to really go back video by video and figure out when was the last time we had a month where 2 new champions came into the game and both of them were in the Marvel Insider bundles. I'm not sure why. These seem to be going down in value in terms of not really giving out exclusive 2-stars all that often anymore, not focusing on one or both of the new champions on a regular basis anymore. I know that this is not up to Kabam. It's I believe Marvel itself has final say, so whether it's the Marvel Entertainment Company or whether it's Marvel Games or what have you, I'd be very curious to talk to somebody and ask, why have these bundles kind of steadily changed over the last year and a half or so. They're just really not anywhere near as exciting as they used to be. They don't have to be epic, huge, game-changing bundles, but I do find it very odd that it seems more often than not only one new character gets showcased, and then in months like these, which are starting to happen a little bit more often, neither of the new characters are showcased. I mean, if you even look at let me pull up all of the images that I just had. So for the activities, you can see right there. For the 2 the bundles underneath the rewards tab, these are of course screen grabs from the Marvel Insider website right now. All of the artwork is very old-fashioned. It has nothing to do with Mojo. It has nothing to do with Longshot. It doesn't have anything to do with Sunspot, which is the most recent mutant X-Men character that came into the game, and again, that was last year. So this is all very much recycled, it feels like, and I really hope that they step it up this year ahead. I mean, it's only February, so there's still a lot of room for improvement, a lot of room to spice this up and add some new items and bulk these bundles up a bit, and start featuring the characters more often again. But please, Marvel, let's make these bundles exciting. Let's get it involved with the theme of the month. You've also got Deadpool, Love is a Battle Realm coming later in a little under a week or so. There's nothing with Valentine's Day or Deadpool, Mojo, Longshot, any of that. The Marvel Contest of Champions creative team, they are knocking it out of the park with the design, the character designs, the artwork that you see in social media, the motion comics, all of that. They do such a great job. And I just, again, like the Marvel Insider program for Marvel Contest of Champions has just been very underwhelming lately. So, like I said, we still have a lot of 2020 left in us. So hopefully they can spice things up a little bit, make it great, make it fun, make it a little bit more interactive, change things up from month to month. Let's do something. But I don't know. It feels like that this is how it is. Like, you have these new characters and they're just sort of hanging out in the background. And when it comes to Marvel Insider, sometimes they acknowledge them, sometimes they don't. And I would love to see it happen on a more regular basis. But that's kind of my thoughts. Let me know what you think down in the comments below. What are you doing this month for Marvel Insider? How do you feel about the bundles, like, this year so far? How were they last year? Just kind of in general, especially if you've been doing it as long as I have, and I know a lot of you have. Let me know how you're feeling about Marvel Insider. Put that in the comments below. That'll wrap it up, though. So thank you for watching, especially if you made it all the way to the end here. I just wanted to get some of my thoughts out about Marvel Insider and say that it's not bad, but it could just be so much better and so much more interactive and fresh. And yeah, I really hope that we can start a nice conversation about this. So thank you for watching. Hit that like button. Share this with anybody that uses Marvel Insider as well. Like I said, let's get the conversation going. Let's chat. Let's brainstorm, whatever. Let's just chat about Marvel Insider. Hit that like button. Hit subscribe. Ring that bell. All that stuff really helps me out, and I greatly appreciate it. For now, though, thank you very much for watching. Take care, and I will see you next time.